What's up, guys? You already know it's your boy K5 Ronnie back with another vlog. You already know this time we're gonna be discussing G-Unit versus Dipset. This is gonna be a good one. Stay tuned. What up, though? Yo, what up? Welcome to the vlog. You already know it's your boy. Yeah. So basically let's cut short this intro. All right, we're not gonna do the whole intro stuff today and all that, driving and driving fast, and we're gonna cut that today. Today we definitely gonna get into some some hip hop, some history in hip hop. I fell in love with hip hop, I would say early 2000. I know you're probably gonna be like, what? 2000? That's like just like the other day. But that's stories for another time. We here to discuss G-Unit versus Dipset. All right. Now we're gonna be comparing albums. We're gonna be comparing. If I don't get to everything right now, I'll probably make this like a part one, and then I'll do like a part two. But all right, we're gonna do albums. We're gonna compare albums, G-Unit albums against Dipset albums, and we're gonna be looking at as far as records, sales, and all the back ends. Because it's gonna be interesting. Trust me. So without further ado, let's get into it. Let's start with G-Unit. Let's go. So let's go. First album, G-Unit, Beg for Mercy. That album dropped in 2003, November 14, right? Now, this album, I'm not gonna lie, this album felt like a continuation of Get Rich or Die Trying. Like, that's how good this album was, top to bottom. When I tell you, every player, everybody in that group basically came with their best, bro. Like, I'm not gonna lie, like, you cannot skip a record on Beg for Mercy. Even though Yayo was in prison at the time, he got a couple, verses on there. It was hard, bro. It was hard. So let's look at the stats right now and see with the Beg for Mercy. So it came out in 2003, November 14. Of course, it was signed under, G-Unit / Interscope. Of course, Interscope as the big dog. That Dr. Dre signed to, Eminem and all that stuff. So that album did, in the US, it did 2.7 million. Worldwide, it did 6 million. It ended up being 2 times platinum. And it topped the Billboard charts in the US, top 5, man. It was like number 2 on the charts. US R&B, it was number 2. US rap, it was number 3. All these countries, Canada, it was number 5. UK, it was number 13. It's crazy. Beg for Mercy, Beg for Mercy was a crazy, crazy album. I don't know if you guys listen to that album, but let me know. Let me know down in the description, man. Like, definitely as far as group albums, you got to put that album in top 5, man. Got to be in top 5. All right? So let's go over now to Dipset and see what they got. Let's go over some Dipset, Dipset first album. All right? Let's go. So let's discuss Dipset. So Dipset dropped Diplomatic Immunity in 2003, March, I would say March 25th. They dropped that March 25th. So that's before Beg for Mercy even came out. You know what I mean? And they were signed to Rockefeller, They were signed to Def Jam. You know, they had some big dogs behind them, like really, really big dogs. G Unit basically just had Interscope. And I don't want to hear nobody in the comments saying, oh, well, you know, Aftermath and Shady Records. No, 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 no. You can't say that. G Unit was their own label and they were signed to a major label. You know what I mean? That was 50 Cent's deal. 50 Cent was signed to Shady Records, Aftermath, and Interscope as a solo artist. So you can't compare G Unit as a group that's signed to Aftermath, Shady Records. No, even though all of them are under Interscope, you know, it was G Unit slash Interscope when it comes to G Unit, like group albums and stuff like that. But solo career, yeah, 50, you know, the artist 50 Cent was signed under all those, you know, it's like a 360 deal or whatever you want to call it. But yes, this is totally different. But anyways, you know, this was another classic, like, bro, Diplomatic Immunity was classic, bro. It was like, I'm not gonna lie, it was definitely made for like definitely the hood, bro. Like, like the hood. Like, you know, it was grime and gritty and just like it was real New York, man, real Harlem shit, you know. But yeah, definitely I would say got to be top 5, man. Top 5 group albums, got to be in that top 5. Both Beg for Mercy and Diplomatic Immunity got to be top 5, man. But like I said, you know, I might be a little bit biased or whatever the case is because I'm more of a G Unit fan. Like, you know, that's what make me like kind of like, you know, like love hip hop, you know. So you might say I'm biased, but hey, I don't give a shit. But anyways, leave your comment down in the description and just let me know like which group do you think won that first round. You know, Beg for Mercy against Diplomatic Immunity. Diplomatic Immunity came out March and Beg for Mercy came out in November of 2003. And yes, Diplomatic Immunity did win gold. I don't think it went platinum, you know, where Beg for Mercy went 6-time platinums, like worldwide, you know. So I mean, I'm thinking Diplomatic Immunity didn't sell that much because it wasn't like a worldwide, it didn't reach that audience. But you know, you being signed to Rockefeller, Jay-Z, and Def Jam is a big, you know, big dogs. You know, I'm surprised, you know, it ain't went like crazy. I'm surprised it ain't do 1 million, you know, because that album was hard, bro. But yeah, I don't know what happened with that, but I gotta give it to Beg for Mercy. I gotta give it to G Unit. G Unit take round 1, man. G Unit take round 1. Just because of that. And on top of that, man, that album is so crazy. That Beg for Mercy album, bro. Yo, leave a comment down below, man. Let me know what y'all rocking with. Let me know if y'all think that Diplomatic Immunity is better than Beg for Mercy, or if Beg for Mercy is better than, you know, Diplomatic Immunity. Just let me know down in the description, bro. In the comments, you know. Just let me know. You feel me? All right. So let's go to the next one. Let's go to the second album from G Unit. So yeah, so we're back. So G Unit's second album. G Unit's second album, I would say, TOS, Terminate on Sight. Now, that album came out July 2008. From 2003 to 2008. Now that's a big gap. That's a big gap. They took forever to do a second album. Now the reason why I'm guessing is because between those years, everybody was basically doing like their solo thing, you know. 50 came with his second album. You know, Young Buck dropped his album. Banks dropped his album. I think all them guys was going on like on their second album. You know, by the time they got to TOS, you know, Terminate on Sight, like they second group album. But when this album dropped, to be honest, I felt like G Unit kind of like lost it, man. It was like I felt like it's like they had they contract with Interscope and they was just trying to fulfill that shit. Like, yo, we're just gonna turn in whatever music we got and just, you know, whatever with it. Let them put them out and, you know, whatever. Let's just get over with this contract shit. I think that's what it is, man. I think it was like a rush project. I don't know, but to me, it wasn't even close, bro. To Beg for Mercy, it wasn't even close. You could tell from Beg for Mercy, like you could tell these dudes was hungry, like savages. You know what I mean? You could tell, like the music was just different, bro. Like the moment you play that first record off the album, man, you gotta play that shit all the way through to the last one, you know. And for Terminator on Sight, it just didn't feel like that. It just felt like a rush album. So let's go through the, you know, as far as how they do in sales and all that stuff. So of course it was still signed under Interscope. U.S. R&B, they was, you know, top #2 on the charts. Canada, they was top 4. You know, they sold 700,000, and worldwide they sold 1.5. You know, so that's pretty decent, I guess. You know, but I felt like they sold so much too is because they have that variety of, like, their fan base is so all around the world, so worldwide. You know, it kind of helped them in a way because from Beg for Mercy 6 million to your second album 1.5, that's a big drop. You know what I mean? That's like you lost 4.5 million customers or fans. You know, that's a big drop. So yeah, man, I don't know, man. Just let me know what you guys think, man. I felt like the album was rushed. You know, they could have do better. They could have took their time and deliver and just, you know, and make their fans feel good, man. Like, you know, like me. You know, I wasn't feeling it. You know, they had some good records on there, but I was like, it ain't felt like Beg for Mercy, man. It ain't felt like G Unit, you know. So, but that might just be me. But like I said, I wasn't really feeling it. All right. So, let's go to Dipset. Dipset's second album. Let's talk about that. All right. So let's talk. So Dipset's second album, Diplomatic Immunity. Now that album came out. The album came out in November 23rd, 2004, I believe. Yes, 2004. Yeah, man, this is another great body of work from Dipset. You know, hands down for the streets, man. I don't know, bro. It's like Dipset just always felt hungry. I don't know if maybe because they never made it to where G Unit is, and G Unit got there because of, maybe you could say 50, but I wouldn't necessarily say that because them dudes are, you know, they're really talented. But then again, a lot of them dudes wouldn't make it without 50, you know, because a lot of them are lazy. But that's for a whole nother different subject and topic and a different day. But yeah, man, I feel like Diplomatic Immunity 2, another classic, bro. And they came a year after. You know, they dropped the first one in March of 2003, and then they came back 2004, man, November, you know, with a part 2, you know. So like I said, man, top to bottom, man, good body of work, man, and it just always feels like New York, man. When you listen to Diplomat shit, trust me, if you ever been to Harlem before, trust me, you're gonna know what I'm talking about. Like real New York Harlem shit. But yeah, man, I definitely gotta say, man, Dipset, another classic, bro. They definitely charted, you know, top 8 U.S. R&B charts. In the U.S., they charted top 46, you know, which sucks, man, because I felt like Dipset should be where G Unit is, because them dudes is just talented, man. Like their talent is so crazy, bro. It's like yeah, and the projects that they dropped and that they worked on, it's classics. You know what I mean? Like I said, I don't know if it's because of the machine that's behind them that wasn't really pushing the music out there and promoting it the right way. But I gotta give this round to Dipset, man. Dipset took this one. You know, Terminate on Sight against Diplomatic Immunity. I definitely gotta say Diplomatic Immunity 2 took that W, man. And Terminate on Sight, trash. Sorry to say, man. I'm a G Unit fan, but I gotta be honest, bro. Like, Diplomatic Immunity 2 was way better than Terminate on Sight, bro. Like, you know what I mean? It was way better, you know. So I gotta give it to Dipset, man. Dipset took round 2. Dipset definitely took round 2 with that Diplomatic Immunity album. And yeah, man, that's my take on it. Let me know down in the comments, bro. Let me know, let me know what you guys think. You think as far as album wise, G Unit is better than Dipset? Or do you feel like Dipset is better than G Unit? Let me know in the comments down below. All right? Now, if you guys want a part 2 of this, just let me know. All right? And I'll make a part 2 and we can do the mixtape versus. This one was only strictly albums of G Unit versus Dipset. Let me know your take on it. But like I said, man, as far as who I think is better with the albums, I would say Dipset, because Dipset have more albums. They dropped, the Diplomatic, I think, what was the next album they dropped? The Diplomatic Ties. They dropped in 2018. So they dropped more albums than G Unit. Even though G Unit dropped a couple EPs, a couple years back. But yeah, I mean, that was EP, and then they added people to the group, and yeah, it was. I would say definitely Dipset. I would say Dipset take this one, man. Because the only thing I could speak for G Unit really, as far as albums, is Beg for Mercy, and that was a classic album, bro. There's nothing you could say. That album was fire. Fire. If you think that album was fire, drop a fire emoji in the comments and hashtag Beg for Mercy. You already know. It's your boy, K5 Ronnie. Like I said, if you guys want part 2 of this and we do the verses, G Unit and Dipset with mixtapes, trust me, I got y'all. We're going to do that. Also, if you reach this far in the video, please like, subscribe, leave a comment down below for your boy. And you already know, K5 Ronnie out. Peace. Oh, and also, don't forget to hit that notification button. Just so you know, whenever I upload a video, you'll be notified. And yeah, you get to see my face again. And we get to discuss more hip-hop shit. And yeah, man, just hit that notification button. Just hit it. Just hit it right there. Right there. Just hit it. Hit it right. Or maybe here, maybe there. I don't know. Somewhere on the screen, but hit it, please. All right? Hit it now.